Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Brands Hatch. Now this is the opening round of the British touring cars, and more importantly for me, the Clio Cup. It's looking grey and miserable, which is, well, it always seems to be like this whenever I go outside. But we're going to head over to Gate K. I need to give Max's mum a ring, I do believe, as she's got my ticket, so let's give her a shout and hopefully we'll actually be able to get inside. Got down to the lower paddock now, so we're going to go and find where Max and the rest of the team are. He's actually changed teams this year. He's gone over to Team Hard and he's got two new teammates. He's got Ethan Hamilton and Jade Edwards. Just a quick recap on yesterday. Max got fastest lap, won the race, and also got pole position. He's pole in the race today, which is even better. So you can't get, well, you can't get any better than that really. He gets an extra point for leading the race as well. This year they're right down the bottom of the inner paddock, well, the main bottom paddock even. So you've got Formula Ford, Formula 4 even. Just walk past all the Porsche Cups, the Ginettas. So we're going to keep going. He's somewhere down here, you can see it. Pretty busy indeed, and considering nothing's actually happening, everyone's having a good look around, which is one of the fantastic things about this race weekend. You get very, very up close and personal. So yeah, I'll get back to you actually when I find Max. So I'm down at the Team Hard garage with Max's car, his mechanics. We've got Rob, Gary, Lucas driving the car. They've just been setting things up and they're putting it on the weighbridge at the moment. We'll cut that. We'll pretend Lucas didn't do that. The Clio Cup is an incredibly expensive form of racing to get into. Well, it's a lot cheaper than touring cars, but the way you can afford to do this is through sponsorship. Now, got Gary here, he's the king of putting stickers on. He's putting all of the sponsor stickers on the front of the car. So let's move out of the way. And like I said, this is so important. Season in this is around, looking around £100,000. And unless you've got very deep pockets yourself, you need to spend probably 6 months trying to get a deal together to basically come racing. So that's exactly what Gary is doing at the moment. And he looks like he's really enjoying himself. Max's car is pretty much ready to go out for the race this afternoon. Things have been delayed, unfortunately. The weather, what you see, is pretty grey and it delayed the emergency helicopter coming in, so nothing could go out on track. Touring cars have just gone out, even though the track is just over there. Ironically, we are all sitting over here. This is the Team Hard area, so we've got drinks and some food, and we'll have a quick look in there. And I think I'm actually going to watch the touring cars in the warmth.
I think it's Hello.
There's Max.
Nice to see you, mate.
How you doing?
Yeah, I've not really seen each other yet.
Yeah, no. I wasn't,
busy morning.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't sure whether you were hiding somewhere, trying to avoid me.
No, I've been up there in our data room, so what do you think? New setup?
It's very nice, isn't it? It's,
yeah.
I do like the room in there with the sofas.
It's good, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
But, yeah, this man, brilliant result yesterday.
Yeah.
Can't
top
get
result.
much better than that.
No, double pole, win, fastest lap, led every lap, all the bonus points. Yeah, so we couldn't have had a better start to the year.
How are you feeling about today?
I think we just got to see what the weather does. But to be honest with you, we won in the wet yesterday. I think we know why Josh caught us up at the end. We've been fastest in the dry all weekend, so whether it's wet, whether it's dry, we're happy. And yeah, team's all good, so we're having a good time.
Cool, brilliant. All right, I'll speak to you in a little bit.
I'm going to go and say hello to a couple of the touring car guys who just had a mega first race.
All right, see you later. Right, we're heading over to the inner paddock. We've got Max.
Hello.
And we've got a new member of the team. This is Ethan's dad. over here. He's driving the buggy. He's our chauffeur at the minute. Touring car race is over. We're going to have a chat with some of them.
With the crowd safety man over.
Yeah, we won't. That'd be ironic. Running over the safety guy. Yeah, this is the inner paddock. This is where all the touring car guys hang out. So yeah, let's go and have a look around. We'll have a chat with some of the rest of Max's new teammates a bit later on. Max has come over into the Team Hard garage to congratulate a couple of drivers. We've got Creasy in his first race, and over that side we've got Bob Thompson. Max is somewhere over in that crowd. We've got Creasy being interviewed by ITV. There's a bit mad over here. We've got the engineers trying to work on the cars. Yeah, there's Tony Gillen, the team owner, somewhere over there, so we're going to try and step out of the way because it's a bit, well, you can see it's a bit mental up here. Behind me here we've got the Team Hard garage. We've got Jade's car down here, Max's, and then Ethan Hamilton's over the back. Now if we head in here, this is where the debriefs are going to happen. So you normally get the data engineer up here and the drivers got their laptops and lap data. Nice TV to watch the rest of the race. Stepping into this main area, we've got where the drivers get changed. So we've got Max's crash helmet, boots, even labelled up just in case he forgets his boots. And then we've got Jade's and Ethan's kit. Here's Jade's. Looks pretty cool. In these drawers just behind me here we've got all of the tools, spare parts, etc, etc. There's a lot of kit along here, areas to work, spare bits of car, tyres down there. So this is where all the work goes on. So I'm going to move out of the way. We've got one of the engineers. You're an engineer or a mechanic? Or do you want to be both?
I'm a mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not clever enough to be.
There we go, we've got one of the mechanics just sorting out, I think he works on Ethan's car. We've got about 25 minutes to half an hour before Max needs to take his Clio up to the holding area and go out for his second race of the weekend. The weather's looking a bit mixed. It's certainly wet on the ground and on the track. Overcast, so at least it stopped raining, but the team need to decide on whether they're going to go for a wet setup or a dry setup. Getting this right is so important, and luckily I think Max is just over there. He's having a chat with his data engineer to get some advice on this, so let's see what happens. Right, it's time to get going. They've made the final decision. We're going to be on dry tyres by the look of it. Yes, they're dry. So Max is heading on up. Very focused at the moment. I would have liked a bit more of a chat with him, but running this team here and worrying about the championship, it's going to be very difficult. I'll try and bring you guys as much as I can, but like I said, imagine fighting for a competition and running a team. Incredibly difficult, but let's see what happens. Cross fingers, and we will know in the next sort of hour whether Max is going to get another trophy to add to the one yesterday. Right, I'm on the back of Max's buggy with all his mechanics, and we're heading on over to the holding area. We've got tyres, jacks, tools and everything else. Definitely a lot easier than walking over there. And you can see we've got the other Clios just behind us. So very exciting time, slightly nervous, but it should be a very good race. This is the holding area where all of the cars have come up before heading over to the inner paddock and on track. Over that side we've got a rather nice safety car over there, so we're going to quickly hop on because let's get back on this buggy. It's getting rather busy, and yeah, I don't want to get in the way too much. We're over at the inner paddock now, and Max and the rest of the grid have done their 2 warm-up laps. They're on dry tyres, the track is drying, it still looks quite slippery. One of the cars already went off on the warm-up lap, but they're back and ready to go out. This is going to be an absolutely fascinating race. About 2 minutes into the race, we've already got a safety car. Someone spun off, I think, on paddock. If I look at my TSL timings, it looks, unfortunately, like Young has overtaken Max, but they're just behind each other. The cars have, well, safety cars gone back in, which is very good news, so they're back racing. Max is only 0.3 behind Young, so come on Max, let's try and get past there and get the lead again. We got a whole lap of racing there and the safety car is back out again. I unfortunately can't see where it happened. It must have been somewhere around paddock. The problem is they're out on dry tyres and the track is still quite slippery, and certainly with a front wheel drive car it's quite difficult to get the heat in the tyres, but once they do things will be fine. So they've sent out, I think, one of the diggers. We've got a safety car, wave yellow, so nothing's going to happen for at least another lap or two. So just a quick rundown, it hasn't really changed much. Young, Coates, Hamilton, Thompson, Davis, Lindsay, Edwards, Spies, War, Colburn and Robinson. Let's hope they can get going again and we can have a decent bit of racing. Overall that was a pretty good race. Max had actually ended up in second place. Young just edged him by 0.8 of a second in the end, so hardly anything, but yeah, he just couldn't quite make it past. But even so, I think a second today is pretty good and a first yesterday, so the overall weekend I think he's got to be pretty pleased. They're just coming in to Parc Fermé now. They'll have numerous checks. We've got ITV people everywhere doing the old filming for the TV, and if you want to watch the actual race you'll have to go on ITV because I can't show you. But I think he'll be pretty happy, but it was very, very close in actually getting the win, but that's racing.
Coming in mid-race and changing tyres back to wet tyres. Stuck it out and Harry King finished it. So Harry, third in the championship last year, former front runner in junior Ginettas as well. The youngster starting fifth on the grid, number 19 car, sixth on the grid, his new red livery this year, number 99, Carl Shield. That's the top six of you, the full plates. Max Coates, well done Max, good weekend for Max. Loads of points, a win yesterday, a second place today, swapped around with the position of the winner, Jack Young. Second place yesterday, winner today, and also the winner of the Graduates Cup element, and that's why he's wearing two caps, which look slightly to take my lead from the podium just for a couple of moments on account of the fact that I think we've all become wet enough this weekend without adding insults or injury. So all three drivers enjoying the champagne moment on the podium. For Max Coates, I think it felt like a good idea at the time, but now he decides to get his own back.
That's the end of the race weekend here at Brands Hatch. So Max got a second today and he's just gone through interviews. We've got Carl from Renault, looking inside the media people, we've got ITV over the back. So they're sort of basically swamping Max now for the next 20 minutes. But overall, first yesterday, fastest lap, second today. That is a great haul of points and really is going to aid him in the fight for the championship in 2019. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Comments are always welcome, and remember to click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.